I heard about Club Christ on the radio. I had actually been praying for an organization that I could be very on the front line. I found out it was tutoring, that I could handle a second grader. I could do it. It was an incredible experience to be so close, to get to know the children. You know, you're with them weekly. Over time, you saw a friendship and some trust build, and see them progress, see them learning, and being able to help with their homework and with reading skills, sight words, things like that. It was really great. You're getting to do something and see it, how it's changing them.
There's a genuine passion for the littlest things that we probably have lost sight of. Simple things. I mean, like I remember we brought donuts, and the kids were just ecstatic. And
these families, they're so amazing. These parents are working so hard. I mean, I met these kids who they're going to school all day. Every day they get off at 2, 3 o'clock. They go and they work with their father at their landscaping business. They work on the weekends, and they just trying so hard just to better themselves, better their families, get a better education than maybe their parents had the opportunity to have. At Club Christ not only is meeting like an educational need and sometimes maybe some physical needs, some emotional needs, but providing the spiritual part of it, which is very unique.
I think the immediate impact as well. I mean, you're right on the front lines. You get to see the happy eyes right now.
When I was a young girl, I grew up pretty financially challenged, and some of the nicest people that I remember leaving impressions on my heart were church people who, a bus would come up and pick us up and take us to church and teach us about God. And to have that, I think changed my entire life. It's really beautiful and really nice. And
I think it's helped us in our own family, how we treat our own kids, and hopefully how they treat others.
One of the kids, when we got to the facility, he was so excited about it and showing it to us that he took us on a little tour of the facility there. It's an apartment, and he explained every room, what happens in each room, and he was just so articulate and effervescent and happy and just pleased to be there. So yeah, that was a great moment for us.
There was another kid I remember. He's one of the older kids getting ready to graduate. I guess high school, but he had a passion for cars. Just, he had a future ahead of him, right? Where without Club Christ, who knows if he would have had that future or would have been able to develop that passion. So when we went to the center, those were kind of the two things that really struck us.
They want to do well. They want to one day serve this community too. Mm-hmm. And that's what impressed me as well. They want to be a part of this community, contribute, and they help each other already. And that's another thing that impressed me. They help each other out with homework. The older ones help the younger ones, right? So, yeah.
Club Christ has this spiritual bent to it, which is really important, that you may not find in other like-minded charities. And so having that, I think, is critical. It's something that's missing in our society today. And I don't kind of care what religion people are, but having God in your life is very important. And I think that has impacted us probably as a family more than anything else.
Club Christ takes a holistic approach to what they do for the children. So it's not just doing their homework. It's not just making sure they have a warm coat to wear. It's not just leadership training. It's everything, right? So from A to Z, everything's covered, and that's what I really like about Club Christ, and what makes me feel like I'm doing something good for somebody.